What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Superpower Review. I'm your host, Kevin Vidinia. Today we've got a fun, exciting video for you guys today because, as we all know, it is New Comic Book Day. Duh! So I'm going to be showing you guys what I picked up today. Before I get into that, I just want to let you guys know, please check out yesterday's video. I'll put the link in the description. That was a super fun video. I still technically do not know the people who were involved of the mystery box. I have an idea of who they are, but they're not coming out. But to those people, thank you so much for that mystery box. It was so much fun, and I had so much fun recording that video yesterday. Lots of fun stuff, so check that out. All right, so I haven't been new comic book shopping in a little bit, so I'm just gonna backtrack from a couple of weeks ago. Here is a facsimile Batman with Robin the Teen Wonder number 232. Remember, this is the facsimile edition. Really, really happy that my comic book shop still had a copy of this because I didn't want to miss the opportunity of these. I really love these facsimile books because not are they only reprints of first appearances or really expensive books, but they are printed almost 90% identical to the original book, which I absolutely love. So you'll see all the old advertisements in this book. I really get a kick out of the old advertisements, especially if they have anything to do with martial arts. I find those kind of comical. And another cool thing about these books too is that they are printed on old school newspaper, like the original comic book paper. So I find that really cool. So this was from a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to showcase this because, again, I haven't gone comic book shopping in a little bit. So, I picked it up today, so I want to show you guys. So that's one. I picked up yet another facsimile comic book, and I'm really happy to have this. I didn't know this was coming out. This is Batman number 181. This is the first appearance of Poison Ivy, and I'm really glad that they came out with a facsimile edition of this comic book because I've never read this book before. And so now I can kind of go off about this book in order to make a decision if I want to make a big purchase and actually buy an original copy of Batman 181, the first appearance of Poison Ivy. I gotta check something out here because I wonder if this book, I bet it is, because these books are pretty printed. Look, see the old advertisement on the back, just like how it originally was, which is really cool. So I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that the pinup is in this book, and yes, it is. There it is. That's kind of cool. So here is the original pinup that comes in this book. When a lot of people buy this book, a lot of times this pinup is missing in the book, and which brings the value of the book down. But that's kind of cool that they've still featured in that. So I wasn't really surprised because, again, like I said, they kind of print this book almost identical to the original. So I'm really excited to read this and see how they introduce Poison Ivy. So I'll put that in the bag later. I'll worry about that later. So that's a cool pickup. You guys hear me talk about this book all the time. I'll try to spare you the story. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman number 3. This is issue number 5. You guys know that I've been reading this and loving it because I love this team up. Yada 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 yada. You hear me say it all the time. I've been slacking on this book because I haven't read the last 2 issues, which is fine because these books take a bit of a break for them to come out. So it's nice to kind of collect them all and then read them later because after I read this one, and it takes about a month and a half for the next one to come out, and then I can't remember on what really happened. So it's kind of good to collect them all and just read them all in one night when I'm having one of my sleepless nights. Freddie Art Williams on this book, and guest appearance of Kevin Eastman in this book as well. So that's also a good one. All right, so probably one of the bigger books that everyone is mostly excited about that came out this week and a huge milestone this week, And if you can tell by all the books back there, all these Spawn books, Spawn number 300 came out today. So that's pretty exciting. You know, that's a huge milestone. This is the longest running independent comic book to officially run. So that's pretty awesome. So congratulations to Todd McFarlane. This is one of the Todd McFarlane covers that came out. I was originally wanted the Amazing Spider-Man 300 homage cover, but my comic book shop didn't have that, which was a little bit disappointing, but hey, what are you gonna do? So I ended up going with this Todd McFarlane cover. This book is $8, okay, which is a pretty expensive comic book for a new comic book day, but this book is pretty thick. I can't tell you how many pages it has, but it's got a lot of chapters in it. I am really excited to read this because we have guest artists, Greg Capullo. Obviously, we have Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn. We also have J. Scott Campbell doing artwork in this book. And then we also have Todd McFarlane writing for this book. And we also have a guest appearance of Scott Snyder writing in this book, which is also very exciting. So I'm looking forward to reading this. I did flip through the pages a little bit. And without giving out too many spoilers, there is a first appearance in this comic book. I don't think this character will be big at all. I don't think this will be like a, because, you know, obviously it's printed so much, but I don't think this new first appearance character is gonna be anything big. It's actually a little tasteless on this new character, and I don't know, it's kind of, it's cool and exciting, but lame at the same time. So that's what I picked up for New Comic Book Day. So let's do a little quick breakdown. Again, we got Spawn number 300. Really excited to read this. I hope it's really worth the $8. I'm hoping. Got my fingers crossed. And we got Batman and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the third series, issue number 5. Sweet. And then we got the facsimile edition of Batman number 181, first appearance of Poison Ivy. And then we got a Batman number 232 facsimile edition, which is the first appearance of Ra's al Ghul. So that is everything I picked up for New Comic Book Day. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section what you picked up for New Comic Book Day. And also, if any of you who are watching this episode or this video right now, if you would like to be a potential guest on Superpower Review, you can email me at superpowerreview9@gmail.com, or you can leave a little comment in the comment section, because I am looking for a guest to do a comic book review on Spawn number 300. So that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button on your way out, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys really soon. See ya.